Hey, what's up you guys? I'm back. I'm not feeling that well, so if I do sound nasally, it's not my fault. I am feeling a little bit better. I do want to disclaim before I get into this video that I am not being malicious toward anyone mentioned in this video. Please do not leave them hate comments. Please do not go to their page and witch hunt them. These are merely my opinions, and if you don't like my video,
you don't have to fucking watch it.
So let's get into it. John Kuckian. You guys know over the past month or so, John Kuckian and Jeffree Star have been going back and forth, round and round and round, about these copyright strikes and a tweet that has been circulating about Jeffree Star tweeting to John Kuckian. The legitimacy of this cannot be verified. This was sent to John. We don't know if it's real. We don't know if it's fake, but it was sent to him. Numerous copyright claims have been filed on John's videos, and simply stating, in my opinion, I do not believe that these copyright claims are just, because John does do critiquing on his channel. He does use footage from other people's channels, much like I have done myself. You are, under free use, you are able to use other people's footage without their knowledge or without their consent, as long as you do speak on them, critique them, or make a parody. Karina Kaboom outlined this very well in her video and spoke very well on the matter. So if you want more detailed information about that, please go check out Karina Kaboom's video, because she did make sense and she was very thorough in what she was saying. As I stated before, this is my opinion. I am not partial to anyone in this situation. Although I do consider John a friend, that doesn't mean that I'm going to give him any kind of favorable opinion, because that is biased. I am not a biased person, and neither is John. And to speak on Jeffree, actually, I have a video here of Jeffree on my channel. I have looked up to Jeffree and admired him for many, many years. You can admire someone and not agree with what they do or the way that they react to certain situations. That is where I'm coming from with this. Although I do not support Jeffree in the way he acts or reacts to the way people treat him, I do admire his ability to build and maintain a business. That is something that really stuck out to me about him. I think that he is very good at what he does as far as business-wise and business decisions. Are his actions that great? In my opinion, no, they're not. However, we are all human. We are open to make mistakes, and no matter how many they may be, it is up to you guys to formulate your own opinion on that matter. That is not for me to sit here and tell you what you should believe. I have my opinion, you have yours. Just like with John, I got numerous messages about John and him liking tweets and saying things about Sanders Kennedy. I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with what he done, but I will say that when you are under a lot of fire and you feel like people are coming at you at all angles, you do react differently than you would under any other circumstance. And this guy has been pulled through the ringer here lately, guys. You have to understand that. So everything that he's doing and everything that he's saying, he may be clouded in his judgment on the way that he's reacting to these things, because if you were being attacked, wouldn't you attack back? That's like rudimentary stuff. My mom always told me when I was in elementary school, if someone hits you, you hit them back. I don't believe that these copyright claims are fair. I don't believe that they are just. This is my opinion. John is a critiquing channel. He gets on here and he produces evidence behind what he's saying. That is real reporting. So I do say that I do stand with John on this. Do I hate Jeffree Star? I don't. Do I support his actions in the way that he viciously goes after people? I do not agree with that. I don't think that that's fair. John is a much smaller channel than him. Simply the way that he speaks about people or to people, it's like it all or nothing with him, and that's how I see it. That to me is not right. I do want to kind of touch on the Sanders Kennedy subject a little bit. It's great that this guy has made up with Jeffree Star. Does it kind of really hurt his image as far as what people were wanting him to do or people were expecting of him? I kind of think it could, but he is his own person. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to. That is his opinion. That is his life. Let that guy live his life. Because honestly, at the end of the day, like I said before, we're all human. Somebody will mess up along the way and somebody will backpedal. Sometimes it is best to just let bygones be bygones, and I do feel like Sanders did go after Jeffree quite a lot. He knows that. He admitted that in his video. It's good for him that they made up. And it's also good that he said that he would call him out on his bullshit, but also that is still going to set a bad light on him as far as his subscribers. And that's really not fair to him because, like I said, he is his own person. Now, the thing with John and Sanders Kennedy, I can say that the email, it seemed like John was more open to me, that he was wanting to speak on the phone. If it's an iMessage type of thing, there was no phone number that needed to be given out. You just put in somebody's iMessage and you could have called them. I do think that Sanders did kind of come off as standoffish in his reply to John, like, what do you want to speak on? I don't have it in front of me, so I can't quote it line for line. But I do think that that was kind of standoffish. But that is neither here nor there. That's just my opinion. I do believe that he did come off in a way that he just really didn't want to speak to him. I could be wrong. I know you guys will correct me in the comments, and that's fine too, because I'm open to constructive criticism. Or if I have said something wrong here, this is just my opinion as stated before. What the fuck? And at the end of the day, after all of this video footage that John used in his videos was under fair use, in my opinion. It was not fair for him to be copyright stricken for this. You can't just falsely go around striking people's videos. That's not fair. That is not how media works. I see this stuff daily, as I do have a job that kind of pertains to media. Numerous news channels use other news channels' footage. It's quite detailed. I just don't think it's fair. We'll let that be that. I hope you guys like that intro. I'm really trying to like rush this video. I'm sorry for that, because I have to go and see my family for Christmas Eve. So I do want to let everyone know that my mom is okay. She is fine now. She's at home. I didn't really explain too much about what happened. She fell and she broke her whole shoulder. They had to do a full shoulder replacement. So, I mean, she's going to be going through a whole bunch of therapy. I'll be there for the whole thing. But I really do appreciate you guys reaching out to me, saying prayers for me and encouraging me. Also, with this whole sickness that I've had going on, I have felt like complete shit lately. I have been trying to reply to some of your comments, but it's like I'll be laying on my couch and I'll be responding and I'll fall asleep. I do have to go back to work tomorrow. Yay, I have to work on Christmas, but I hope you guys have a great Christmas, and I hope you spend a lot of time with your family if you have kids. If you have loved ones that live near you haven't seen in a while, go see them. That is very important. You don't know when the last time you may see them may be. So keep your relatives close. Also, one more thing, I did notice that when the Xbox that I ordered came, it did come with an extra control. So there's 2 controllers with this, and ironically enough, both of the games that came with this Xbox are 2-player, so that's a win-win. So anyone that has a child or kids that wins this Xbox, that would be great, so you're not going to have them fussing and fighting. You guys have a great day and a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.